Sun's up, got a good feeling today. Out here on the South Central Texas clay. Got this pride deep in my soul, watching all the calves grow. Yeah, this Mesquite land feels like home. It's the El Ranch where I want to roam.
Hey everybody, welcome to the El Ranch. And we had to make a last minute adjustment and switch maps. Believe it or not, it actually snowed on the Montana map, so I didn't assume that you guys would want to be doing nothing but following me around doing snow work. So I have switched over to the Backroads County map where it's still May, and we're going to go from there with this and see how we come out. We've got a lot of harvesting going on. We got cattle to feed. We've got a lot of work to be done. So first of all, we're going to do jump in the old truck here, and we're going to run over to our fields that we're working on. Let's go ahead and pull the map up, give y'all guys an idea where we're at. We're working on our soybean harvest. We've got 14 and 15 are cleared. 3 is cleared. 23 is cleared. We have this 25, 22, 24, and 1 field is what we're working on right now. We've got our trucks set up at the corners down here, and our loading wagon set up to take that over and drop it where it needs to go. So make sure we've got everything working the way we want it. Get our music faded in there where you can hear it. And jump in the old truck and head that direction. We're going to head over to field 1. Get that all set up. And lose all this malarkey. Get a little better view and make our way over there. This is the main ranch area here. If you haven't been here before, take a look around as we go over there. With work to be done, we can't really slow down to do another tour. Soybean harvest was a big one. We had actually done some field combining there to make sure that we had more room to put our soybeans in. We're treating those as our cash crop, and they will be stored in silos until the price goes up to the best possible level, and then they'll actually I tend to try to keep a really large capacity silo system because, quite frankly, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have the smaller one and have to do stuff over and over again anyway. let's start off down here with our trucks, and we're going to get them turned on. So when they fill up, that crate of molasses, our truck's lost a crate of molasses. So let's run over here. We'll jump in the truck and come up here, and we need to set this up so it's a deliver. And see for sure, 89. We are at F15 standby. Semi standby is on, and we're moving soybeans. It really doesn't matter if that's when it puts the soybeans in there, it'll switch over, but manually do it. And we're gonna have him stand by where he's at. Let's go jump out. We're gonna go up and grab the wagons, get them switched over. For those of you who are new to the game, you do not have to drive this. I tend to drive it. I think it gives you a little more realism in it. What I'm doing. About jumping tractor here. And wagon. Pitch him. Hop down there right quick. Okay. We want 15 wagons. Neat. That's right. Do a tractor. And we're going to make sure we're on 15 wagon. Should be first one wagon. Wait. Wagon standby. We should wagon on. And we're good to go. He's going to stand by until his combine is ready to go. Run up here and grab this next app where he's assigned to one of our loading wagons. Actually, auger wagon is technically. Give me if I get my terminology not quite right. Make sure he's on 1415 wagon standby, which is the other on. And we're gonna make sure we've got our thing up. We're gonna go to nearest waypoint. We're gonna go ahead and hit him, have him start. Woo, dusty. Don't think he's get tagged on that. Make sure this is set up. Wish you could jump out of a truck like that in real life. 123, 4, stand by, and oh, that's exactly what we want. There, we'll come back in a second. He should sit here and wait until we get this other NextApp running. We'll see. And he is attached to the right ones. Turn him loose. Nearest point. And go. Now we got those guys started. Let's see what else we need to get done. Gotta go down there to that other semi and make sure he's set up right, so he'll deliver that to where he needs to deliver it. There. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get him started. Make sure this truck is running right down here. There's another one right around the corner there. Can't quite see it yet. I've got this other truck set up down here, and the way I set him up is he's capable of operating multiple routes from down here. That way we don't have to have a separate route for each truck. Excuse me, field. Right spot. So our next big thing to do is we're going to run over here. We're going to run back to the main farm and swap and grab a tractor. Throw a cultivator on it. We're going to come back here and start breaking this stuff out. Right. Go. And we're on. What I'm going to do is I have two cultivators down here. I can grab both of them. I'm going to put one of them here on this fence. I'll pick that up. There we go. Just drop that down. We'll drop that off where we need to here in a second. Keep forgetting it. I keep going by it and not picking it up, so I figured I'd be to do that. So I do use no-till occasionally. I am going to go ahead though and break that field out with cultivator again, because I've got some storm damage spots in it, and I can't get those to start producing again. I think we got oats there that are just about ready to come off. Probably next map. Run up here and grab one of our big tractors. Park the truck here at the barn so it's out of the way. Pull this case off a roller and throw him on this carrow there. Set him up. Fix to have him do 14-15. Have him go to point 15. Start. Leave him already in clockwise. Sounds good. I'm going to change this over to racetrack. I'm having trouble with my tractors going off into the woods, making their turn from the headland to the center. If maybe I can stop it that way. And generate. Again, racetrack always looks strange on the map, but it does seem to negate that issue. So, I'm going to have him start 15. Having, so those of you who don't know, this little button right here actually allows horseplay and auto drive to off. So I can use auto drive to get to the field, and then as soon as I get there, it'll actually activate horseplay and run the field with horseplay. Pretty handy. There. Jump out. Oops, darn it. Ran over. I'm going to grab one of these fast tracks, see if I've got the horsepower to pull that cultivator. I think technically it does, but I just don't want it to have to fight the whole time it's over there either. And I've already got way too many big tractors. I'm going to have him start on field 3 and work back towards it. Got him. Pull 2 headlands. Don't round any corners. Have him work clockwise. And good. Well, drop him on field 3. we go. Jump out. Over here. Front back. Run this one pallet of molasses to the warehouse. While he's traveling over there, we've actually got some work we need to do in the productions area. Back up here, we're going to grab one of our terminal trucks here. And straps first. First, we're going to run over here to the oil plant and grab the stuff that we have over here. Pick up all that production oil there. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to unload it and reload it because it didn't load. I to load, shift R to reload, and that could actually still not load right. Okay. We'll run down here and see if we can get that paper from paper mill loaded on. Well, that didn't. Just strapped everything down. Having an issue with these trailers where if I strap down, it would make the trailer top heavy and drop everything. And if I just left it on auto load, it actually kind of block the stuff on the trailer anyway. think what we're gonna do, grab, and head to the warehouse. So this warehouse that we have next to us right here does not unload the trucks. So I'm only going to use it for certain things. Not general goods. The sugar plant on the left. We're gonna actually have to make a trip open. I think it's full production is. It is a gorgeous map. Backroads County map. Lots of a fun map to play on. It's probably one of my favorites, but it has a lot of flexibility. You can do so much on here. And because it's a 4X map, you've got all that room to spread out. All that unloaded. Go ahead and head down to the sugar plant. All that gathered up. Should have some sugar, probably some molasses over here. Maybe a situation where we have to wait for a minute for pop up. We still have quite a few beets here. So it's still actually producing considerable more sugar before it's done. That's all off of a couple of big harvests we had. And as I thought, that's spawn in. Here, got pretty good loading logic, so it'll actually load the sugar in the molasses in groups like that, which is really nice because you load it all jumbled together. A lot of times what you wind up with is the system kind of loses its mind a little bit. I think happening, just I think's what's happening, is that the way the auto load is working on these particular trailers is that it is loading the stuff with no space between to get more on the trailer, and that's causing the model collisions to interfere with them and causing the problems that you're having with the hauling stuff. I find that if I do what I just did, which is let everything wiggle a little bit and then unstrap and strap, it actually puts that space in between your containers. I hate the way it looks on the trailer, but it accomplishes the feat. Again, some heavy stuff, and if you make the turn too sharp, you will throw your truck. You can flip your truck or throw all your stuff, even if it's strapped. If it's strapped, you will definitely flip your truck. Right, get close. There we go. I'll send him back. I've already got trucks set out to unload it or load at those other places, so we're just gonna send him back home. You can automate a lot of this, but in my mind, it takes a little bit of the fun out of it if you do. Unloaded. If you only have stuff on the front edge of your trailer like this, you can actually here in, and as soon as you release your belts, it'll unload it. But you risk doing what I just did, which is missing some of your stuff on your trailer. Get the rest of the flour gathered up. peek over there and unload this without losing part of it. Yep. Turn our helper back on in it. Like to be able to calculate some volumes and run in here and pick this cheese up. See? Couple boxes of cheese there. And run over here to the dairy. Make a cleanup run through there. And we need to go check and see how much pig feed we have in the refinery. Pretty sunny day. I don't need to stop and go get a different truck for milk, butter, cream, and cheese today. Move it over a little more. Stuff where I want it that way. Don't hit that door. Let the unload there. And we're back. So, let's head down to... Probably need to go by the lumber mill and move pallets at the lumber mill. I'm taking a shortcut. Actually, been pretty good over here. A little bit of wood chips that I needed to move. And while I'm here, store this over here for now. Well, let me. Right over here. Initially set up as a storage area for pallets. But I built a dedicated pallet storage facility. We're gonna check on that. Yes, it's bogged down. Yep, that's what it is. This dude out of the way. Okay, let's get back to what we're working on over here. Is, but on the wrong side of the fence. So, let's run over to the factory where they're making the box. If there's boxes. That does it for our run through the productions area. It clears everything out. So we've got room for stuff to spawn again. Whoops, right that corner. You can automate a lot of this, coming in and picking up like that. I just haven't set all that up yet. Basically what we got there is one pallet and some boxes. Excuse me, one pallet boxes. So we're gonna run back down here to the dedicated pallet and box storage. There. We'll let the building do the work. I'm gonna drop this off in the boxes. There's already a couple of pallets in there that shouldn't be in there. And what I'll do is I'll have the system sort that out for me and actually, I wanted to say regurgitate. That's give me those pallets back. Out. Go. So. If you're dealing with pallets and stuff, one of the things that you need to be aware of is if the pallets are not stored like these are here, you're going to wind up with too many pallets on your map. About the only way to fix that is do what we're doing here. About the only way to fix that is to create a storage for these, because when they're in a storage, they don't count against your pallet count on the map. So what I just did, just that little move there, is I moved those 3 pallets, put them over here. So now then, let's run down here to the refinery. I would like to check and see how much pig feed the refinery has produced and see if we need to assign a truck to come down here and move it. Yeah. Get in here and see what we got. We have got a big food. We need to send a truck. 110,000. And we've still got plenty of sunflowers and everything. Let's check getting for diesel. Go into the map here. Diesel. Right. So mine shaft in 4,005 8. Gonna do. First of all, let's go check this. No. again, didn't follow the rules like we were talking about. Wound up jumping out into the trees, even though we changed our routing. Where he was supposed to. Yeah, way not where he's supposed to. Yeah. Okay. One of the interesting things with auto drive versus course is in auto drive I can set it so if it leaves the course further than 50 meters, it literally stops and just sits there. With course play, it seems like once it jumps the track or jumps where it's supposed to be, it'll literally go to the other side of the map if you don't have an obstacle in the way. If there's a creek in the way, you're gonna have to reset your tractor. It's just the way it is. It's frustrating, to say the least, and I really wish there was a fix. And if there is one and I don't know about it, speak up. Tell me, because believe me, I am not perfect, and if you give me information, believe me, I will pass it on, and as many people as I can get that information to will have it. And isn't that what we're all here really here about anyway, is to try to help one another and do our very best for each other. On my spot. Hit it. There we go. Get back over to the refinery. saw another truck, not where he belonged. There. Trap and full container. Move it to the container yard. Close doors on it. That's it. Great stuff. Oh. Well, I guess we won't be doing that. So, I'm going to have him go park in his spot. Okay. We had something that I missed. Take that black truck. Grab that stuff. Before he gets backed in, settled. I missed the textile factory and I missed the bakery. Picking up. One pallet up here. Nope. I believe that the bakery has quite a bit. Needs to be warehoused, so oh. This is where a lot of our pallet production goes on this particular map. The old empty pallets can actually be refurbed. This truck is kind of out of place on this particular job because it's actually one of FS Miner's trucks that's set up for the mines, and I just liked it, so I use it for it's actually my warehouse runner truck. And pick all of that back up. Switch the side of our truck. Let's go into the right place. And there we go. And now I'm going to send him home to his parking spot, which is none of my doors are working. That's interesting. My door triggers aren't working. I will have to see what I have to do to fix that. It's my exterior doors. Means that pallet truck locked in that side. Nothing. Well, what do we do about that? Not right now, anyway. So, he's going back into right here where we're standing. For some reason, none of our big doors are working. Means if I have to have big equipment in a building, I'm in trouble. Just picked up this new crane that I saw. Okay. Need to get it. Potato crane. I had been using one of the Lieber cranes, and when I would pick things up with it, it would not stay where I wanted it to stay, so I figured I would give a different crane a try. Haven't actually used it yet. See, I'll let you guys know how we come out on that. Well, I think I'm only going to go an hour and a half today. So at 6:30 we'll be winding it up. It's 05 now, means we got 25 minutes of quality gameplay. Gotta go. Hang on. Okay. Go down here and grab the truck, one of the trucks at the refinery, and pull that diesel and take it to the train yard. I forgot I wanted to do. Also going to get pull one of my other trucks over here. Have him pick up that pig food and take it to pig barn. Okay. moving him out of the way so when other semis coming in here, he's not interfere. Yep. Load him up with diesel. While he's doing that, we're going to find one of our other trucks. This is right here. And production, refinery. Load. Go to up. Big barn feed. Load. We don't want that truck. That's to go. I messed up big time, guys. This was my truck that was doing soybeans. 15 truck. Would be. Get him back in. Venture guess that is corner speed, not. Yeah, okay. Now then, let's get back to the truck. That particular truck there broke. Needs to be cast. Don't know if I'm getting unloaded. Soybeans unloaded. Go back to standby. finding the truck we were looking for. So we're on him now. Now let's see. Options, binary. So pick up pig feed. Pig barn. I don't have any pigs in there yet. We're just setting it up. Ready. Time. So that's where that's semi. That up here. Stay. Well, oh. Got a potential cluster here. He's hung up. Yeah, it's what I was afraid of. Not enough tractor for the job. Gonna do. Save this. Copy. Okay. And send him back to the... He ain't got the mustard to get this done. With the old quad track. Quad track. Best version. Our main color. Tiger green. Hell yeah. Interior. Oh, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. I know DJ's covered it and a couple of others. Pretty interesting, especially if you counted the way it works, because technically it's a wheeled vehicle. And what it does is animation, just animating the down on the legs, and the wheels underneath are actually hydraulic. Pretty ingenious way to deal with it. I haven't played with it much. I actually downloaded it the other day when I saw it. Grab this quad track. We're going to send him to field 3 and hooked up on. As I suspected, that other tractor, not that tractor. Down here to the refinery. Here, because he did not fit. I didn't click start a minute ago. Drive this over to the grain yard and unload it. This is R&C's Kenworth. Very well done model. I wish it were a little shorter in the body. I know their intention for it to be used for bigger stuff. That's where I decided to work it at. And I actually had to turn traffic off the other day because to the point I couldn't get around the map anymore. So I had to reset everything. So we're going to run down here to the rail yard. It is at the other side of the animal dealer. It's just closer to this side of the map. It's basically the long and short of that. I could have come the other way. I just like this longer stretch. Missed my turn. Straight up. Well, 6:27, guys. 3 more minutes, and we're gonna call it a night. Hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out with us here. Gonna get this diesel dropped off at the rail yard in hopes to do anything. Hoping that we can do this way. My plan is to unload this here and pump it. Like that. That's unloading. Jump out here and call the train. Train call is right here. Be here in a minute. Look at that deer run. finishing loading that diesel, waiting on the train. Send him home. Actually, great. We're gonna see how far it is. 10.2. Go to the map. Maybe coming all the way around. Yeah, that's what we're. Should pop out over just a second. Yeah. Hung us a little bit. In the barn. And then we'll jump back over to the train, find out where we're at on that. They're pretty close past there. Or not. Dang it. See if our Steiger made it to field 3. Yes, he did. Tiger and get him hooked back up to a plow. Get him. Be nice to function like this as a real farmer, and just if you needed to go buy $1 million tractor, you just go throw the money down at them and go. That is not the way it works. Anybody that's ever been out there and farmed knows that's not. And away we go. Much better. Train. Train's here yet. Too long. He is right there. Last thing for the day is going to be loading this train up and getting him started to deliver that fuel. soon as he leaves the map, we will end the stream. I'm gonna run just a few minutes long, but one of those things where not everybody knows how the train system works. Do that. Train system, you want to come to a call point, you're going to call it. It's going to take a while to get here. It always does. The other thing is these train silos like this, you can put as much as you want in here before you call the train. In other words, you don't have to call the train as soon as you put something in here. You can wait a little while and put it in there. A little too close to that track for my. Just noticed I don't think the train has a timer on it. Guys, I'm not sure this train will take us. Logs, got rock cars. These are air charger. Sure. Okay. Now then, we're going to start him. Cartwright. rocking and a rolling. Build up a head of steam now. The town to the right, kind of an interesting view of it. You don't ever get to pick from that side. Anxious to see how much we make off of that big load of diesel. Always funny to me when it gets to the edge of the map, it just throws you out. This is our train silo on this side of the map, by the way. And that's the way you used to have to do it, was you had to put everything in here with a ramp. And I downloaded that other train silo as soon as I saw that they had one mod. And our exit point is just on the other side of the bridge here. There we go. Yes, dude. $118,935. Big old load of fuel. So, go over and get our tractors. Right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to save our player position right there. Needs to be unloaded. It's unloaded. Or thank you guys for hanging out today. And remember, guys, keep farming fun. And as I say at the end of every show, we should all be trying to get people to play this game so they understand that there's more to what we put on their plate than going to the grocery store and buying it. Have a good evening. Y'all wrench out. See you next time.